Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Gonzalo Ramos proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a clever-looking ball. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Rashford! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vitinha, and here's Ramos. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anderson, and it's Bellingham. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Rice, and here's Kane, and here's Rashford. Ruben Neves, Vitinha. Always goal side, and here's Vitinha. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, and here's Ramos. Now, can they get him away? That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a... He's had a shot! Oh, and again! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is just caressing the ball. Crossed into the middle. Rashford. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stones. O'Reilly. Now it's Kane. And he's been shifted off it. João Neves. Bellingham going forward. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Ramos. Nice control. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. England are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. He is through here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played into space out wide. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And it's Rice. João Neves. And that is a little undercooked. Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! England take the lead. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is...
And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rashford, Foden, Ruben Neves, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. O'Reilly. Gonzalo Ramos, Bruno Fernandes. That's a sharp pass, and that was nowhere near his best. Foden. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Ramos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vitinha. Portugal still this single goal behind. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's done very well to take that back. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 11.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. He's big chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's picked his way through. Bruno Fernandes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And it's Vitinha. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Palmer. Now it's Rashford. Not the most accurate pass. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well spotted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane is onto it in a flash. Mendes cuts it out. Looking for the run. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Anderson. That's been intercepted. It's run loose here. That is good alertness.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23.
England have their second corner now.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Número 10. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Goes down, but nothing given. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Foden given the lift of his goal. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
England clearly now in lead preservation mode. Hall. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, what has happened here? He's in, must be! Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at the...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, it's Dembele. That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Mbappe really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. And the shot! Bruno Fernandes clears without hesitation. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Doué. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Conte. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he latch on to this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ramos. Gets a good foot in there. Conte. Doué. Pressure coming in from all directions. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. France with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. That's tight. Mbappe! You've got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off him. And it's Doué.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's and the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Doué. Now it's Ramos. And it's Cancelo. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Vitinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh no, what has happened here? Koundé cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's a sharp little ball here. Nuno Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And no, he's seen through all of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Neves.
João Neves really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Cancelo. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Conte. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Good running, strong and purposeful. But he's well positioned here. Conte. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mbappe! He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And the game has liftoff!
Dembele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Neves plays it short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
France choosing to make the first change. Olise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. It's Dembele! Ruben Neves. Here's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ramos.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hernandez. João Neves.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
Can
here.
he get onto this? Inacio makes the interception. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Shot could be on. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Cherki. And it's Conte. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. And here's Mbappe.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's been caught on it here. Played in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 20.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Dinya. And it's Chouameni. This is Dembele. João Felix. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what has happened here? It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Danny Olmo.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in the central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Tagliafico. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Messi. Rodri. And it's Perez. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Martinez. Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Not going up front in a hurry. And here's Fernandez. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He was under real pressure there. Tagliafico proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Fernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Dybala. Gonzalez. Nice sequence of passes, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Perez. Well, played right into his path. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Dybala.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Perez. He is through here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There will be a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. 15 minutes till half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Olmo. And here's Pedri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danny Olmo. And here's Oyarzabal. Molina cuts out the pass. So what can they make of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Martinez. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Spain have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, that's neat. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 26.
So right back into the action.
El dorsal 7.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, can he get onto this? Fernandez, he's got away. Fernandez puts a cross in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Spain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Molina. Gonzalez gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Can he finish?
No, that wasn't kidding anyone. Dani Olmo certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, what a mistake! Martinez getting this one clear.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Morata. And a chance! It's in! Spain are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Paz. Pedro Porro. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is good alertness. Romero makes the interception. Gonzalez tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pedri. He has found the way through. Pedri!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved. Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Nice looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Oyarzabal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Fernandez. Strokes it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. The final 5 minutes. And this is Morata. He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Desperate defending required here.
El dorsal 3. Serán
Messi
sustituidos.
plays it short.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal
Wants
25.
to... And the shot!
Jugadores.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Spain are looking to go forward now. Paz. Pedri. Could move up a gear here. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Dani Olmo taking in. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. And this is Ronaldo.
A great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Dani Olmo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Perez. He has found the way through. He's picked his way through. Dani Olmo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position. And the skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Perez. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. He shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pedri goes long. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Stood up well to him there. Dani Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through, and the shot! Oh, and again! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will...
Real chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. He'll try from distance. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, can he get onto this? He's on it. Can he get away? Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Off the ball! And he should have made them pay.
Oyarzabal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that signals the end of the first period. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Spain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball. And he can thump it away. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafael Leao.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedro Neto. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. Nuno Mendes with the cross. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vitinha cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Good take and a decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And that has put paid to that. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's rising! Against the crossbar. That's put paid to the danger. João Neves. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's very neat. Now this could be a chance. Mikel Oyarzabal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gonzalo Inacio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Inacio defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por el dorsal 14. Cambio de jugadores.
Just 5 minutes left. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Shot, surely! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Bernardo Silva. And they're back on the ball again. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got every...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries to play it through.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Alex Grimaldo delivers. He's ended up in no man's land. Oh, great chance!
Oh, he's burst through. Great chance!
They've scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Bruno Fernandes.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner.
And he's there to clear it.
Rafael Leao.
Oh, it's come loose. Spain are trailing against the run of play. Closing in on goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And the shot! And a goal! Spain are all square.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal.
Shot, surely! Oh, brilliant from Jose Perez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Portugal have their second corner now.
And that's a throw-in. That is lovely.
That's good play from him.
Mendes has it in a wide position.
Bruno Fernandes!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's Pedri. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Nuno Mendes going vertical. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bruno Fernandes. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. Plays it. Oh, good climb. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He won't be happy with that one. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He has found the way through. And this is run and the shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely aimed pass. Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Here's Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Pedro Neto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. He's gone for goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Bernardo Silva. Oh, outsmarting him this time. So, a temporary halt to the action. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Dani Olmo. Now Fabian Ruiz. And it's Olmo. Here's Rodri. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Grimaldo. And the counter is on. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Oyarzabal. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Spain have reclaimed it. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Olmo. This looks promising. Shot could be on. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. Delivers with whip. And it's claimed by the keeper. No. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And the break is on. Looking for the run. Oyarzabal. And he shoots! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Spain with the lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Inacio cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. That's going wide left. Now that looks a decent ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 25.
It's going to be another throw. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, he's not going to get any further than that. What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined.